Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us look at some application problems related to vector operations in two dimensions. In this example, we want to find the work done when the force is given to us and the distance is given to us. Let us say we want to find the work done when the force vector is given to us as equal to 6i minus 2j, and then if the object moves to a distance from the origin to a point, and that point is 4, 5, and then if force is measured in newtons and distance is measured in meters, we want to know how much work is done by this force which moves that object from origin to another point, which is 4, 5. So to solve these types of problems, let us write down what we know. We know that work is defined as force times the distance. In terms of vectors, we can write it as a dot product. Force is a vector and then distance is also a vector. So the force vector is given to us as 6i minus 2j, and then the distance vector is given to us as 4i plus 5j. So we can write 4, 5 as 4i plus 5j. So this is a dot product between force and distance. So now if we call this as step number 1, in step number 2, when we expand this dot product using the FOIL method, the FOIL method is first we're going to expand the first elements, then we're going to expand the outer elements, then we're going to expand the inner elements, and then we're going to expand the last elements. So we also know that I dot I is equal to 1, and then j dot j is also equal to 1, and we also know that I dot j is going to be equal to 0, and j dot I is also going to be equal to 0. So we will use this information to simplify this. So in step number 3, we're going to say work is therefore is going to be equal to 6i times 4i plus 6i times 5j plus 2j times 4i plus 2j minus 2j, this is a plus minus 2j times 5j. Okay, so therefore since I dot j is equal to 0, that goes to 0, j dot I equals to 0, therefore that goes to 0, therefore 6 times 4 is 24, I dot I is 1, and then plus negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, j dot j is equal to 1, therefore it will be negative 10. So 24 minus 10 is going to be equal to 14. So since we said that force is going to be measured in newtons and distance is going to be measured in terms of meters, so therefore the work can be measured in terms of Newton meters, 14 Newton meters. So force times the distance, Newton times meters is Newton meters. We also said that 1 Newton meter is going to be equal to 1 joule, and therefore 14 Newton meters is going to be equal to 14 joules. Okay, so this is our answer. This is where we want to leave it. So we can use vectors to be able to find the work done, work performed on a particular object. In my next presentation, we should look at some more examples related to applications of vector operations in two dimensions.